Hi, I'm Pooja K of BCA first semester. Today I'm here to do a presentation on graph theory. What is graph? A graph can be used to show data in organized manner with the help of pictorial representation. We can show the relationship between variable quantities with the help of a graph. In graph theory, we usually use graph to show set of objects, and these objects are connected with each other in some sense. The objects can be described as mathematical concepts, which can be expressed with the help of nodes and vertices. So now graph theory. The graph theory can be described as the study of points and lines. Graph theory is a type of subfield that is used to deal with the study of graph. With the help of pictorial representation, we are able to show that mathematical truth. The relationship between nodes and edges can be shown in the process of graph theory. For example, if the graph G and the vertices V and edges E, where V is equal to A and B and C and D, and edges is equal to A and B, A and C, B and C, and C and D. So there are two types of main graphs: directed graphs and undirected graphs. The directed graphs can be made with the help of set of vertices which are connected with the directed edge. In these directed edges, the edges have direction which is associated with the vertices. Undirected graph. The undirected graphs can also be made of set of vertices which are connected together by the undirected edges. All the edges of this graph are bidirectional. We can sometimes call this type of graph as undirected network. Are examples of directed graphs and undirected graphs. So you can see there are directed arrows which direct that this node is connected to this particular node, but whereas in undirected graph we can't even identify which node is connected to which because they aren't directed. Here are other graphs which are null graphs, simple graphs, multi graphs, and connected graphs. So if we move to another slide, we can see few more which are disconnected graphs, cycle graphs, complete graphs, and planar graphs. And here are a few examples for null, multi, simple, and connected, and disconnected, complete, cycle, and planar. So here are the examples. And there are many properties for a graph, and these are few where the root can be described as the starting point of the network. A graph will be known as an assortative graph if nodes of the same types are connected to one another. If a cycle graph contains a single cycle, then the type of graph is known as a cycle graph. And if there is graph which has a single graph, then the graph type will be path graph. And if there is some direction or reverse direction in which each pair of vertices are connected, then that type of graph will be known as symmetry graph. There are many more: trees, degrees, and wheels. Tree is type of graph which has undirected network. The tree can have only one path to connect any two vertices. Then come degrees. In any graph, the degree can be calculated with the number of the edges which are connected to the vertices. Note: vertex, vertex. Wheels. A wheel and a circle are both similar, but the wheel has one additional vertex which is used to connect with every other vertex. Thank you. This is Pooja K from BCA first semester.